They had the money, they had the stars, but the dream, it always slipped away. Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, a club that brought us Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, but never the Champions League crown. It began in 2011 with the Qatari takeover, a vision to build a European giant. And they tried. Ibrahimovic, Beckham, Di Maria, Donnarumma, and many more. In the year from 2011 to 2023, over 1.4 billion euros spent. But money couldn't buy destiny. So, with this note, welcome back to the Dribblers, and let's talk about how PSG had a change in its own destiny.
Team in Europe, full time in Lisbon.
I feel terrible.
Let's talk about the first segment of this video, which is the Galactico Gamble. So, the Galactico Gamble is 2011 में when Nasir Al Khalifi, the current owner of PSG, bought PSG for a very big amount, of course. They started to buying players, buy अच्छे players, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, David Beckham, Thiago Silva, Dani Alves, and भाई बहुत ही crazy amounts में. So this resembles ki how crazy they were to win a Champions League. They bought the best in the market. Zlatan Ibrahimovic was, at that time, he was one of the best strikers. Beckham was not in his prime, but still he was expensive at the time. They spent around 1.4 billion. Just imagine just to win the Champions League. And this shows kitna pagalpan tha just to win the Champions League. And they were, of course, dominating in their country. They were dominating in France every single year, bhai. So this is what the Galactico Gambles basically resembles. The second chapter of this video, which is failure in Europe, which is the one of the most prominent part of this video. Because after having so much success in the transfer market or dominating in France, but still वो जो यूरोप में dominance वाला segment था ना, they were still lacking that. And first वाला is, I can remember this 2017 का remontada against Barcelona, not against Barcelona, against PSG. Barcelona ने कर दिया था against them. And having a 4-0 lead in the first leg अपनी home पे, that's a very good, very big job. And देखा जाए तो they conceded 6 in the Camp Nou, Barcelona में. So that was not it कि first leg में lead लेकर they are losing. It again happened in the year 2019 against the almighty Man United. They were 2-0 up against United. They conceded 3. This shows कि PSG lead लेकर भी Champions League में कैसे बाहर हो जाती है. So with this एक stat याद आया. From the year 2012 to 2023, PSG were eliminated 6 times out of the round of 16. भाई समझ रहे हो? क्योंकि they had 3 of the top 10 highest paid players in the world. समझ रहे हो? This is why, after having so much, how can you just not dominate Europe? This is something very confusing to me. Let's come to the third segment of this video, which is the breaking point. The breaking point of the fans. And it's quite serious because for me the breaking point was in the 2022-2023 wala campaign when PSG lost to Bayern Munich 3-0 aggregate, as I remember. So this left fans thoda समझ रहे crumbled up as they were dominating in their country. मतलब हमेशा France में they are winning the league every single season by dominatingly 10 points से जीत रहे हैं, 20 points से जीत रहे हैं. So it was not nothing for them. But seeing their team dominating in their country but performing like this in Europe left the fans थोड़ा समझ लो confused, mixed कर दिया उनको. So इससे बहुत mixed reactions निकले as some fans started protesting against big players as if Messi, Neymar, कि you guys aren't doing enough, कि you guys aren't pressing, you guys aren't the way, you guys aren't the way, sorry, you guys aren't playing the way you should be. And बहुत इससे बहुत controversies हुई, as we all know. The fans started to boo Messi. They started to tell Neymar to go to Saudi, and बहुत सारी ऐसे बातचीत हुई. So फैंस का बहुत ही एक मिक्स्ड रिएक्शंस आने की वजह से इट फेल्ट लाइक कि द टीम एंड द फैंस बोथ वर गोइंग ऑन अ डिफरेंट बोट, दैट टू ऑन अ डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन. सो बहुत ही समझ रहे हो, फैंस और टीम्स के बीच में इतना झगड़ा हुआ उस टाइम पे. इट मतलब लगा कि मतलब नहीं, ये टीम ही नहीं बचेगी. ऑल द हेट अगेंस्ट द बिग प्लेयर्स लाइक booing Messi, booing Neymar. Uh, there was something new for him. Matlab, not new, but something more serious this time, as PSG and Madrid were too matlab decisive कि Mbappe is going to Madrid. And it was not looking कि हर सीजन जैसा कि हाँ he is going नहीं जाएगा at the end, but नहीं, इस साल वो सही में चला गया यार. Not in 2022-23 season, but it was a part of that कि Mbappe linking with Madrid, and it all crumbled up and left the fans confused कि क्या हो रहा है मेरी टीम के साथ, इतने सुपरस्टार लाके भी हम लोगों के टीम के साथ क्या हो रहा है. Let's talk about the last phase of this video, not last, the most important phase of this video, which is the rebuilding phase, or we can say the mastermind, aka the Luis Enrique phase. So he joined in as a manager who has won Barca their 2015 Champions League as a manager. He was a tactically genius guy. He's such a goated coach. He has won the World Cup as a player. So experience कूट के भरा है. So he was in charge to change PSG का legacy and to make them win a European trophy like Champions League. लुइस एनरिके इज ऐसा कोच कि उसको नहीं चाहिए कि वी वांट अ वेरी बिग प्लेयर. उसका टीम डजंट रिवॉल्व अराउंड अ बिग प्लेयर. अ प्लेयर शुड मीट हिज स्टैंडर्ड्स. ही शुड प्ले एज अ लाइक ही शुड प्ले फॉर अ टीम. ऐसा नहीं कि टीम शुड बी मतलब एसोसिएटेड विद द प्लेयर, ऐसा नहीं. अ प्रॉपर टीम, अ टीम प्लेयर. ही वांट्स अ टीम प्लेयर. Gave freedom to the young players such as Vitinha, Ousmane Dembele, Nuno Mendes, Desiree Doué, are good in pressing, who are good in running, and how can we forget भाई उसने क्विचकवास के लिए हो लाया नापोली से. So with this बहुत ही एक uplifting spirit बढ़ा PSG का कि they went from a old school team who plays like a वेरी समझ रहे हो सब ब्लंडर वाली टीम. तो हाँ मतलब हम लोग वी आर प्लेइंग एज अ, हम 4-3-3 खेल रहे हैं. हम वी आर अ रिजिड टीम. हम अगर इफ वी आर प्लेइंग 4-3-3 वी आर प्लेइंग 4-3-3. वी कांट चेंज दैट. समझ रहे हो, लुइस एनरिके चेंज दैट. ही चेंज द फॉर्मेशन. उसने प्लेयर का मेंटालिटी चेंज किया so to play as a team. So this all helped कि PSG was a better team, as a stronger team. They played as a team. अभी he didn't मतलब समझ रहे हो, he didn't डिपेंड ऑन इंडिविजुअल ब्रिलियंस. भाई पूरा टीम खेल रहा है, प्रेसिंग कर रहे हैं, दे आर प्लेइंग एज अ यूनिट. सो दिस ऑल हेल्प PSG टू गेट इन अ बेटर पोजीशन इन द चैंपियंस लीग. सो विद ऑल दैट, as we all know, they won the Champions League कल रात को. They beat Inter Milan 5-0, one of the most humiliating UCL finals and one of the most highest margin वाला UCL final we have ever seen. 5 गोल का margin. And with that we can feel कि of course PSG has changed its destiny, and special thanks to Luis Enrique, the style he made them play, the way he treated all the players equally. भाई एक बहुत ही सुलझा हुआ style of football. If we see कल का मैच कितना ही मतलब we didn't see कि any player is pushing too hard. भाई बहुत ही सुलझा हुआ फुटबॉल. They are playing as a unit. समझ लो, if a player is pressing someone, there's a backup. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं कि कोई पोजीशन कोई छोड़ के खेल रहे हैं. So this was all managed by Luis Enrique, and with that we can say he has played a very important role in the PSG winning a Champions League. मैंने देखा होगा कि there are coaches who are too rigid. अभी they won't change their formation even if they're losing. Like we have seen many coaches, नाम नहीं लूंगा, मेरे को पड़ जाएगी comment section में, but there are coaches like that. But Luis Enrique is not a coach like that. He changes his formation. 4-3-2-1, 4-3-3 नहीं चल रहा, let's change it to 4-3-2-1. By he changes it, and a major, as I said previously, मैंने जैसे पहले बोला कि he doesn't rely on big players. There are coaches जिनको बड़े players, specific players चाहिए. They carry the set of players इस club से उस club. But Luis Enrique का ऐसे नहीं है. He needs fresh legs. He needs relentless pace. He wants pressing. भाई this is all he needs. So एक बहुत ही अच्छा balance carry करते हैं Luis Enrique. So this is what makes him special. एंड देखा जाए तो बहुत ही एक अच्छा गेम टाइम हर प्लेयर को मिला है इस सीजन पीएसजी में, एज वी हैव सीन Usman Dembele shining. Bhai, of course he was a good player, not so much in Barcelona, but he is a good player. He got his chances. Then Nuno Mendes, one of the best left back. He owned भाई मोहम्मद साला पॉकेट में, अभी भी वो पॉकेट के से बाहर नहीं निकल पा रहा. What a player Nuno Mendes. कोई नहीं जानता था भाई, मतलब Nuno Mendes is of course a good left back. We knew he is a good left back, but not this level. So he has सबका एक एक level he has upgraded. Donnarumma, of course, he was a good keeper. Well, of course, AZ Milan से आया था. He was a young keeper, but the level he is at right now, unbelievable. The best for me. He's the best keeper right now after Thibaut Courtois. Right now, he's one of the best keepers. And Vitinha, the flow they play with, the youngsters they have. And Barcola, भाई कितना critical, भाई he is such a good dribbler, भाई they are all carriers, समझ रहे हो? Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, how good are they? So Desiree Doué and them, they are just phenomenal. And ये दिखाता है कि how to trust young players, not कि we will just have this set of players, we will have these. नहीं, ये बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है. लास्ट कुछ मैचेस से हमने देखा होगा, एंड स्पेसिफिकली ये हमने देखा था आर्सेनल के अगेंस्ट. कल का मैच तो ऑफ कोर्स दे वर डोमिनेटेड, मतलब दे डोमिनेटेड इंटर, बट इन जनरली हम लोगों ने आर्सेनल वाले मैचेस में देखा होगा कि हाउ कितना अच्छा मैन मार्किंग करती है पीएसजी. दे डोंट लीव अ मैन, एज आई सेड, दे डू प्रेसिंग, दे आल्सो डू, मतलब समझो बैकअप मैन मैनेजमेंट. भाई दिस इज सो, मतलब इतना ये समझाना मुश्किल है, बट दिस इज सो ब्यूटीफुली डन कि इसको समझाना ही मुश्किल है. हाउ, मतलब दिस इज ऑल डन इन अ, कैसे बताऊं मैं अभी, दिस इज कंफ्यूजिंग. एंड टैक्टिकल स्ट्रक्चर तो बहुत ही पोजीशन बेस्ट प्ले है उनका, बहुत ही कामली खेलते हैं, मतलब ऑन द बॉल अच्छा कॉन्फिडेंट. दे आर ऑल कॉन्फिडेंट ऑन द बॉल. ऐसा बॉल से कोई शाया हुई नहीं कर रहा. दे डोंट play haram ball as in Inter Milan. If they are leading, we will play haram. नहीं. Even if they were leading 4-0 in the Champions League final, क्या expect कर रहे हो? 78 minute, 79th minute, they are carrying the ball. नहीं, they are carrying the ball. भाई greed है भाई, let's score. That's the thing. That's the thing I love about PSG. Of course, as a team, I don't love PSG, but the way they are playing is such beautiful. भाई class apart. This is the end of this video. I don't think कि ये वीडियो इतना फटेगा, बट बहुत मेहनत लगी यार ये वीडियो बनाने में, बिकॉज ये एज ए वीडियोस में थोड़ा हमको वी हैव टू स्क्रिप्ट, वी हैव टू एनालाइज दिस, मतलब समझ रहे हो, सब वी हैव टू टेक इन कंसिडरेशन. ऐसा नहीं कि कोई फैक्ट गलत बता दें. वी हैव टू, बहुत मेहनत लगती है यार ऐसे वीडियोस बनाने में. और ये वीडियो का स्पेशल मोटिव था फॉर द लेजेंड लुइस एनरिके. एज यू ऑल नो, ही वाज द कोच ऑफ बार्सिलोना इन द ईयर, मतलब 2015 16 17 he was the coach, but as you all know, he lost his daughter. So she is not physically present with him still, but abhi bhi he is telling spiritually she is still present with me. So they मतलब समझो, there are things which are more than football. So एक छोटा सा हमारा मतलब प्यारा सा वे था just to give a tribute to Luis Enrique. And of course it's हमारे भी चैनल का कुछ भला हो जाए. बहुत दिनों बाद वीडियो डाल रहे हैं हम लोग. लास्ट 2-3 वीडियोस भी इतने अच्छे गए नहीं, बट लेट्स सी, होपिंग फॉर द बेस्ट. एंड कुछ नया था ये. लेट्स सी, सोलो वीडियो बहुत दिन बाद भी आया मेरा आफ्टर दैट बार्सिलोना वाला. सो कांग्रेचुलेशंस पीएसजी फॉर विनिंग, लुइस एनरिके. एंड सी यू सून. लेट्स गो भाई.